Women make up approximately 50% of the human population within our society today, yet suffer gross inequalities. Investing in economic empowerment increases women's access to economic resources and opportunities, including jobs, financial services, property, skill development, and market information. Equality plays a major role in balancing the economic income for the citizen, especially the woman.
Issues of opportunity and indeed women's empowerment and its economic empowerment is a key driver towards national inclusive development, self-reliance, resilience, and needs to be prioritized.
The African women's agenda must be part and parcel of the academic discourse in this country because academia drives development.
To increase women economic participation, the Women Economic Empowerment Hub, WeHub, a program of the University of Nairobi African Women Study Research Center under the Faculty of Arts, concentrates on evidence-based research findings and their policy implication as a basis to advocate for change. WeHub contributes towards empowering women economically by focusing on the women's ability to recognize all economic actors and gain access and control over productive resources. One of the ways of achieving this is through national consultative meetings that discuss the priority agenda for women economic empowerment.
WeHub is a very, very important initiative, and I think it has come at the right time.
They've emphasized and focused more on inclusivity of women in policy making, and I think it is a very good thing. And what I want to say is that women should be more involved, or women should be given the opportunity to make these policies, because we are sort of the decision makers at home, and we are the core of the families, yes, and homes in this country.
As a way of fostering a sustainable national framework that brings together women entrepreneurs and women collectives, we have created a platform for engagement between women in business, policy makers, and key stakeholders at the launch of the WeHub Priority Agenda held at the University of Nairobi.
Women are given an opportunity to voice themselves. They bring out issues that affect them, that affect their lives, that affect their families, that affect their businesses, matters of health. And I think this is important because from women speaking out, this is where the problems of the women are captured and they can be looked into and dealt with and give women that, the strength to even build themselves and be included in activities in this country.
This Muktano, it has made me understand. I had no idea that the government also is concerned helping mamas. I had no idea. But now I have learned that the government also is putting effort to help mamas.
It has been a great experience for me because I have met people who we'll start doing collaborations with.
Discrimination of women in the formal sector, unpaid care work, access to childcare, determinants for access to credit, access to information and finance emerged as some of the challenges affecting women's participation in the economic activities. This informs the WeHub's vision, which is full realization of women's economic empowerment.
There are women who are struggling with taxation issues. Some are small business enterprises like the Mama Mboga, and they're looking into how to get their capital, just the funding aspect and all that, and a support team, a team of people who have done it before and can actually assure them that it can be done.
When it comes to access to finance, the partial credit guarantee scheme that was rolled out by the National Treasury, out of the 2,292 facilities that have been granted in the past 18 months, 30% was set aside for women. And we have barely scratched the surface.
In addition, laws and regulations governing the international trade also emerge as a challenge for women in the trade sectors. As a way to curb this, WeHub sensitizes women on the existing laws at the county and international level.
What I expect about my products, I expect to actually penetrate into the international market. That's my dream, and I hope to achieve it sometime this year.
We want women to be aware, and they have to be skilled on the cross-border trade regimes that exist, the East African Community, COMESA, AGOA, all these things that are giving them opportunities. We want them to be aware, including the World Trade Organization, because this is where the women should be going.
Every woman who came here, I'm very sure, has not left the way they come.
Don't limit yourself to what you're doing as a women entrepreneur.
Trade more beyond and beyond East Africa and entire the world.
Remind the women who you've represented today that what they do not only impacts their household, but also impacts the tomorrows and the tomorrows to come.
In the profound wisdom of Tian Wei, a society that fails to harness the energy and creativity of its women is a huge disappointment to the modern world. Therefore, it is upon the society to realize that for any household, community, or country to progress, it is important to empower women, because when you empower a woman, you empower the whole generation.